Hey, hey, hey!
What's up, guys? Welcome to the first Ileana podcast.
Yay!
Woo! All right, we're starting this off about class trip today. So, Vinny, you want to start us off about laying the wreath? How was that?
Well, I mean, obviously, it's a great honor to be able to represent our school on such a grand level, in front of the entire country, essentially. It was a really neat experience. You're very honoring, very humbling. You got to see how everything worked down there when they laid the wreath and how important of a ceremony that is. So, yeah.
Donnie, we're going to start off with you. Favorite part of the trip? What was it?
I don't know that I really have one specific favorite, but it was really interesting. Pictures never do Washington, D.C. justice. So, like, going to the Capitol building and things like that, architecturally, it's, like, super, leaves you in awe, really. Like, there's nothing. The architecture there is really nothing like anything that we have here. Just being able to see the city, like, on the free day, I just went all around the city and, got to see, architecturally, it's just really, really different than what we have here. Yeah, the scooters. I rode scooters for, like, 3 hours, so that was pretty expensive. But it was good.
Christina, what was your free day?
My free day was we went to the Holocaust Museum, which was a really moving experience, especially like when you get in there, like it's a big, huge museum, a lot of floors, and you don't really realize like how like moving it is and how like what they went through until like you see the videos, which is what like kind of like made me emotional about it all. Like, you have all the reading, and, like, you're skimming through it, and you're seeing all the pictures, and then you get to those videos, and it's just, like, it's horrible.
The shoes, right?
Yeah, but there was an aisle, and all their shoes were there, and that was just, it's really sad. And then after, though, we went to the zoo, and we were able to see the pandas right before they're going back to China. But, and there was a red panda. And the red panda was my favorite. The red panda is really cute. If you ever want to see something cute, look at a red panda. It's really cute.
Well, Kevin, as the face of Ileana, I'm sure everyone wants your input. If you had to change something or do something different for class trips going forward, what would you suggest?
So the one thing I would maybe do is, I know obviously we're very, very busy. They're trying to pack everything into one.
We got a lot done.
No, we got a ton done.
We were
100%.
there for 3 days,
Yes.
and we saw every single thing, everything.
There wasn't a minute where we weren't doing something.
100%.
Yeah.
And the one thing maybe I would change is, I don't know if we could, but trying to change Ford's theater, trying to get another day. So, like, free day, like, it'd be nice, like, we have a morning, we have a breakfast together as a class, and then they're like, hey, we're off. So maybe, like, when we went to the Holocaust Museum, we only got to see it for, like, an hour. But, like, you could spend 4 or 5 hours easily in there. And that's stuff that, like, you really couldn't, like, waste your time on. Like,
and there's a lot of reading in that, too.
A
like,
ton.
you could actually spend your whole day there.
And then, obviously, we went to the zoo, and we didn't get near half the zoo, and I actually really enjoyed it.
We had to run. We were out of time.
So, like, something I would change is if we could possibly move that. I don't know if we could, but that would be something. And then another thing is getting there a night earlier. Because when you lay on that bus and you wake up at 6 a.m. to go breakfast, and then you're walking 8 miles, it's
a long day.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
Straight from the bus ride into the first day of touring.
Yeah.
No stop at the hotel, no shower, no sleep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know, that
It's
does
rough.
kind of stink.
It does.
It
Literally stinks.
Yes.
Literally stinks.
That bus does not smell good after the first day.
Yeah, also, if we could get buses with flushing toilets, that would be nice, too.
Or people that don't block off the toilets.
Yeah, no, but anything you guys, like, would give advice to the next people going, or what's going on?
Wait, Vinny, what was your favorite?
My favorite was just riding around on those scooters. But
Facts.
yeah, also seeing all the war memorials was really cool. The statues are neat.
Oh yeah, the Veterans Day thing, or when we were able to see like all the veterans and shake.
Oh,
their
yeah,
hands.
it's
Oh,
really
yeah, the
cool.
honor flight.
Like our
honor
timing
flight.
was
the honor
perfect
flight.
with
Yeah,
that.
there was the honor
was,
flight.
That was nice.
Yeah, it was
I just want
really
to say, Mr. White did a great job.
He
Yeah.
did.
Oh my gosh, there's a
A1
ton to do, and he gets it in, and he does it right. He does a very, very
Well, you
good
can
job.
tell that they've been doing it for a long time. Like
Yeah.
it's.
Thank you, Mr.
everything-
White.
Yeah,
You're the
thanks,
best.
Mr. White. That was
Not happy with that,
great
for
experience.
Yeah.
So,
And Miss Feldman.
yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Velman, too. He was,
Yeah,
Mr.
Velman.
he was a bunch of fun. You were a bunch of fun, Mr.
Bus
Velman.
one has more fun.
Bus
Bus
2
two
smells like
smells
poo,
like poo.
but both buses stink
Hey, don't hate
anyways.
on
Oh
Bus
yeah,
two.
you're bus two.
I'm bus two.
Bus one was better. So, just closing off, what would you guys suggest? Like, why would you recommend the class trip to next year's seniors and every class after that?
I talked to a lot of people that, like, obviously I've talked to before in school, but, like, I actually got, like, closer relationships with people that I hadn't really talked to. Simply where you're, like, sitting on the bus, like, everywhere you go, like, can change, like, what relationships you have with people. And, like, you genuinely do, like, I went to Washington, D.C. when I was little. I don't really remember it, but, like, this experience, like, it's actually, like, something I'll remember, like, for, like, the rest of my life, especially, like, being able to do that with your classmates and, like, teachers. It's actually cool. Like, you think that, oh, I don't want to do that on my fall break, but it's worth it. I had a lot of fun. I'm glad I went.
I totally agree with that.
Thank you.
I think going to the war memorials is very eye-opening. It's a very powerful experience, and like when we were on like the tours with our our guide, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is very
Mary
like
Beth?
if you Mary Beth, if you actually pay attention, it's very interesting, and like you will learn a lot. So
Yeah.
if you can, obviously you want to have fun and things like that, but if you can just
You
take
do.
you take a and
You
you
do
do
have
have
fun.
you do have fun either way, and you take a second to when you're like say at Arlington Cemetery, which is where we went, and actually listen to what they're talking about. It's very powerful, and like it's an experience that you won't get anywhere else. So I think educationally it's good. You have a ton of fun. Politically it can be expanding, and so yeah.
Yeah.
I think Donnie put it very well.
Yeah.
I think that's the end of the official first episode,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Viking Views podcast.
Yeah.
So
Yay.
Peace out,
thanks
guys.
for tuning in.
Yeah.
See you in a couple of weeks.
Do-do-do.